Welcome, basketball fans. It's Halloween, and we got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. And thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Oh, these Halloween games are always a fun one, unless, of course, Greg, your doorbell rings while you're trying to watch these games at home.
Yeah, this is when you just leave the candy bowl outside because these players are ready to put on a show, and you don't want to miss any of the action.
Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Paul passes to Van Horn. Off target with his three. Dishes to Scott. Lee outside. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Lock at 6. Garnett grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And David Aldridge spoke with Brad Nelson. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
That's a 2 from Paul. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Garnett grabs the board. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Allen passes to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Lee. Down low. Here's Drew. Rejected by Gonzalez. And it's out of bounds to the Bobcats as Charlotte retains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Clock is at 3. And it's Lee penetrating. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Horford sets a screen for Lee to the inside. Rejected by Gonzalez. Second chance shot. Some solid D from Paul. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Garnett with a screen on Scott. Paul. And that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now one against Lee. It's Scott on the wing. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball against Scott, and out of bounds as the Bobcats gain possession. Bobcats trail by 5. And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's Scott on the wing. From 11 feet away, offensive rebound. Yep, it counts. Scott's got 5 points so far.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Ball passes to Gonzalez. Allen for 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Scott against Paul. Scott the pass to Lee. Five on the clock. A shot off that time, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Allen for 3. Horford with the rebound. Bobcats trail by 6. Outside, Scott. Pass to Horford. Rejected by Gonzalez. Here's Paul. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lee outside. A floater rejected by Gonzalez. Count that bucket. The Hawks leading by 4. Paul outside. Garnett with the screen for Paul. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 7.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
Scott dishes to Lee. Back to Scott. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. And the Bobcats another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Paul passes to Gonzalez. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
And the Bobcats call time here. On defense, the Hawks. 6-point game. It's Scott on the wing over Paul. Scott can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Paul. He has 7. They get it back, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
On the wing, Scott. Out to Lee. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Bobcats. The Hawks leading by 8. Paul, right side. Allen outside. Out to the wing. Here's Gonzalez. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Garnett. Garnett's got his second basket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first 2 fouls.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
Kevin Garnett taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And the Bobcats have changed their look on the floor. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. Bobcats trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rose, good.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
Here's Ginobili following the score by Derrick Rose. Passes it to Lucas. Over Rose. Here's Gonzalez, and he goes in for the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. And the Hawks making a change here. Washburn's checked in. And it's the Bobcats with the ball. Down by 12. 6 to shoot. Rose. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Ginobili looking around. Back to Lucas. Fires the three. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Garnett. And at last they get one to fall. Garnett's got 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And, yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Carr, the pass to Rush. And there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Rose. Shoots over Lucas. That doesn't go either for Rose.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Garnett trying to break loose. Lucas, that's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Rush.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Bobcats shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 15. Lucas looking for an opening. Pass to Garnett. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. And the layup falls.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Rose. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And both free throws good for Rose. And it's Lucas with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. The lead is 15. And this matchup with the Bobcats, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
And so here's Charlotte following the 3 by Atlanta. Here's Rose. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rose against Lucas. Garnett the screen. Lucas kicks to Garnett. All alone. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Atlanta leading by 20. Here's Hubbard. Now here's Lucas. To the middle. Here's Garnett. They get the rebound. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Garnett's got 12. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Lucas. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Horford. Bobcats trail by 20. Feeds it to Rose. And stolen by Lucas. Here's Ginobili. And Ginobili with the slam.
Boy, I like watching Ginobili rise up for the jam. Doesn't do it often, but when he does, pretty impressive.
Rose in the post. He's against Lucas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Rose. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Horford, no luck. The Hawks leading by 21. Paul outside. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Dudley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Paul. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rose surveying the D. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. It's deflected. Paul with the ball. He's got 7. Van Horn, the pass to Dudley. Allen outside. Here's Paul. Good on the 13-footer. Paul's got 9.
And, you know, with a guy like Paul, sometimes there's nothing you can do. I mean, really. Get a hand up, doesn't matter. He still knocks it down.
Horford with a screen on Allen. Inside. And the dunk by Horford.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. And good that time. He's got 11.
Paul's ball handling skills are insane, off the charts. Amazing at snaking through and making the defense look bad.
And the Bobcats call time here.
Substitution on the court.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Allen against Lee. Horford with a screen on Allen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nothing like a wily vet, and Horford is certainly that. I mean, he knows exactly when and where to get his points.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
And Al Horford drops them both. Atlanta leading by 21. Paul surveying the floor. Over Udrich. And again, it's Chris Paul. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, with the defense and playmaking that Paul brings your team, both of those are platinum level. When CP has a huge scoring night, this stuff is off the charts.
Now here's Lee. Drew goes back up, and it's good on the way up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Paul with the ball. He's guarded by Udrich. Here's Van Horn. And he gets it back. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 15 points.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Here's Udrich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Paul outside. Dudley with a screen for Paul. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
Well, they're trying everything. Nothing's working. He's just piling up point after point.
Here's Udrich. The feed to Lee. Over Allen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hawks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
12 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here is Horford. He has 6. Again, the miss by the Bobcats. And here is Paul. Pass to Dudley. Now Allen lets the 3 fly. The Bobcats pull it in. Drew's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it to Udrich. Passes it to Lee. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Over Van Horn. Charlotte again missing.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Allen. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Lee, and it's sent back by Allen. Paul outside. Paul is doubled. Allen outside. Jacks up a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
Lee outside. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Allen. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And how about Allen, able to control his body on these physical finishes. Terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Now here's Lee. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, unable to change momentum here. Now Paul. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Udrich. No points in the game yet for him. Bucket is good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Paul right side. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got 21 in the game.
Nice work by Paul, as usual, in that mid-range area. So effective there. Out
outside Horford. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Hawks. To the left wing. Here's Van Horn. Guarded by Porter. Pass to Paul. Dudley with a screen for Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dudley, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Udrich scanning the floor. Here's Lee. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Paul. And stolen by Udrich. Here's Porter. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
That's good from Allen on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
And love seeing Allen go to the floater there. His touch on these shots is just unreal.
And the pass to Udrich. Back to Lee. To the paint. Here's Horford. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one.
You know, tough defense doesn't dissuade Horford at all. I mean, he just mans up and works right through it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So Horford gets 2. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Lets it go from the wing. Washburn controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Over to the wing. Rush gets the bucket. Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Takes a step back.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Free throw good, Ginobili. So for the Bobcats, Mullins checked in for Horford. Ellis comes in for Wingate. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Scott. That one is no good. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Carr, the pass to Rose. Over Paul. They get it back. Mullen. And Mullen with the slam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Paul outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Washburn. And off the glass. That one's good.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Rush. He kicks it to Ellis. Charlotte moving it around. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Here's Rose. The rebound by Washburn. Washburn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Washburn. Back to Ginobili. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Ellis with it. He's picked up by Paul. Rose dishes to Ellis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
The Bobcats have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Lucas is checked in for Atlanta.
One shot.
And it's Lucas with the ball for the Hawks. And there it is for him. Lucas has got 7 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's Rose with the 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Scott. Lee finds Horford. Shoots over Gonzalez. Rejected by Gonzalez. Out of bounds, Bobcats ball as Charlotte keeps possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And so here's Charlotte. Lee passes to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Paul passes to Gonzalez. With the fadeaway. And Garnett misses. The Bobcats shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Scott dishes to Lee. Horford with the screen on Allen. Outside, Horford. From downtown, rejected by Gonzalez. They recover it. Here's Scott. Off target from three-point range. Hawk shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Allen, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the basket is good. And 12 points for baddest one.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And And Atlanta has possession. Paul outside. Garnett with the screen for Paul. The offensive rebound. Gonzalez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one on Horford.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Scott. He's got 12. From deep three-point range. Scott missing again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Allen passes to Gonzalez. Up and in on the layup. Gonzalez has got 10.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes to Drew. For 3. Nailed from three-point land.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Paul is screen on Porter. Fades and shoots. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Bobcats taking it the other way. Drew passes to Lee. Here's Scott. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Scott's got 6 in the quarter.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Pass to Gonzalez. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. For Charlotte, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Scott against Paul. Scott the pass to Lee. To the right side. There's the 3. And Van Horn pulls it down. Van Horn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Paul. Here's Garnett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Few players can own the glass like Garnett. He's a ferocious rebounder who gives his all to lock up the board.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And the Hawks making a change here. Morgan's checked in. Charlotte's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Poked away. Paul with the steal. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Here's Porter. And the shot goes in. Now here's Paul. He's got 21. And stolen by Scott. The pass to Drew. Again, the Bobcats score.
Assistant Nathan Scott.
Hawks shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Paul passes to Morgan. Here's Gonzalez, guarded by Horford. Basket counts. Gonzalez has got 8 points in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Feeds it to Lee. Horford with the screen on Allen. Rejected by Gonzalez, and he's able to get it back. And they'll keep possession.
Gonzalez. First personal foul, first team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
The first one falls. Atlanta making some changes. Taylor comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Lucas subbed in for Paul. Both good from the line that time. For Atlanta, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bobcats. Al Horford is checked in for Drew. Porter comes in for Carr. And it's Udrich in for Scott.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
The Hawks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so Udrich will bring it up for Charlotte. Kicks it to Rush. Horford with the screen on Allen. Here's Rush. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Morgan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Slammed in by Taylor.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Udrich can't hit.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Porter. Shoots from the baseline. No good off the front iron. Lucas with it. Pass to Gonzalez. And he banks in the layup. Gonzalez has got 13 points in the second half.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
With the step back. The kick out to Porter. He feeds it to Rush. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. It's stolen by Gonzalez. And here is Lucas. 7 points in the game. Pass to Gonzalez. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Now Rush. Pass to Udrich. Shoots over Lucas. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
There's the pass to Gonzalez. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Hawks score.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Rush. Porter at the elbow. Picked by Horford. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
So for the Bobcats, Ellis is checked in for Porter, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Udrich. That free throw good from Wingate. And here's Atlanta. Here is Lucas. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hunt. Here's Hubbard. He's guarded by Ellis. 6 to shoot. Hubbard with the bucket.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Now Rush. Ellis outside. Outside Rose. Looking to get it going. That one wide left.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Ginobili. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one on Horford.
Just relentless on the floor. Ginobili able to draw the contact.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Both free throws good from Ginobili. Charlotte's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Horford with a screen on Ginobili. From 11 feet away, rebound Atlanta. There's the pick to the inside.
2 minutes.
Here's the break. Lets it go from 11. Kept alive. And Wingate gets it to go. Wingate's got 5 points now this quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Hunt the pass to Ginobili. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Hunt's got his first bucket of the night.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's Wingate, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Here is Lucas. He has 7. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Rebound by Wingate. Bobcats shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. There's the feed to Ellis. Can't hit from in close. The Hawks shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. To the middle. The second effort, and the layup is good. Hunt's got 4 this quarter.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wingate passes to Rose. Six on the shot clock. Horford trying to free himself up. No good from Wingate. Now here's Ginobili. Unloads. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fires for 3. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Lee. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunt's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Lucas, that's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Charlotte shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Inside, Scott. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And it's the Hawks ball. Passes it to Taylor. Here's Hunt. Lucas with it. There's a screen. Ginobili outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
A very reliable shooter. Once Ginobili has the ball, you know what he's going to do with it.
Lucas against Scott. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Hunt. Back to Ginobili. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And here is Scott. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lucas against Scott. Lucas inside. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Outside, Scott. Lets a floater go. That one misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Lucas. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Scott.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Hunt. Back to Ginobili. The three. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Kicks it to Lucas. Now the pass to Taylor. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now Horford checked in for Ellis. And a change for the Hawks. Dudley's checked in. Here's Drew. Charlotte moving the ball around. Lee outside. Pass to Drew. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For your Bobcats, Drew at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Atlanta's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Passes it to Morgan. The dish now to Lucas. Over Scott. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Lee. Pass to Scott. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Scott's got 13 points in the second half.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Dudley with a screen on Scott. Here's Lucas. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Ginobili against Lee. And stolen by Scott. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. The shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Morgan the pass to Lucas. Shoots over Scott. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ginobili against Lee. On the wing, Scott. From outside the arc. And the Bobcats another 3.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ginobili against Lee. Morgan the pass to Lucas. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. And the wing jumper offline. It's stolen by Taylor. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Scott can't get it to go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, You got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Drew. It's tipped, and they get it back. And another shot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Drew. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the second. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Atlanta. He dishes it to Garnett. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Right side, Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
5th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Bobcats, Scott taking 2 shots.
That's good from Scott. And the Hawks making a change here. Washburn's checked in. Scott hits them both. And here is Ginobili. And there's the drive. And Garnett misses. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Scott. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The pass to Washburn. Scott against Lucas. Puts one up from 19. Here's Washburn. Tries yet again. He lays it in.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Charlotte shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Scott finds Lee. The kick out to Scott from 20 feet out. And he hits the jumper for 2. Scott's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Washburn. It's Ginobili on the wing. Covered by Lee. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Ginobili the pass to Lucas. From deep 3-point range, the putback. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Outside, Scott. Back to Lee. Out to the right wing. Here's Drew. The rebound by Washburn. Washburn's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ginobili against Lee. Ginobili the pass to Washburn. Here's Morgan. The Hawks working the ball around. Fires from deep. No good from Lucas. Bobcats shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. From deep. Scott can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Lucas, that's good.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lee kicks to Porter. Scott up top. The shot. The rebound by Washburn. Atlanta's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's Garnett, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lee passes to Porter. Now here's Scott beyond the arc. No good on that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but
Substitution
you
on the
shouldn't be
floor.
taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Charlotte making a switch here. Rose is checked in. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Paul, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Paul's got 23.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for A-Train.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Here's Hunt. And it's Paul, top the key. And again, it's Atlanta.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Rose against Paul. They need this. Good work defensively by Paul. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.